Today in Jewish history. Today, 24th of Teves, which we mentioned yesterday, is the yahrzeit of Alter Rebbe. Is also the day we're supposed to take upon ourselves to learn a volume of Talmud. A volume of Talmud. So the way it works is like this. there's okay. So there's the whole Talmud. It's a big set, right? 60 volumes. And if a person learns one page every day strictly, it'll take 14 years. If you pay, sorry, 2 pages a daf, 7 years. But, huh? A daf is 2 pages. A page, it'll take 14 years to complete the cycle of learning Talmud. That's if you do every single day a page without missing a day. 7 years for a daf. A daf is 2 pages. I said a page. An amud, a page. 14 years. 14 years. And if a person could do that, you have the strict regimen of doing that, it's beautiful. You do it every 14 years, you can do the Talmud, that's amazing. You do it 2 pages a day, it's even more beautiful. Of course. I know someone that was doing 3 pages a day, he wanted to do the whole Talmud. And what's the big deal? You have to do over, if you want to do it in a year, it's more than 6 pages a day. More than 6, over 6 pages a day. That's a lot. In any case, the custom in Chabad is that we get together as a community and we learn the whole Talmud together as a community. So I take a volume, you take a volume, each person takes a volume, or Shmuel can take 5 volumes if you want, whatever. And between all of us, we conclude the entire, like the Tehillim, right? Some people don't. We conclude the entire Talmud. So today you can go online and you could join in. There's so many different cycles you could join in, but the official time we're supposed to do it is going back 200 whatever years since Al Rebbe established it was a Yutes Kislev. However, on the 19th of Kislev, which is officially Rosh Hashanah of Chassidus, that's what was on. However, on Yutes Kislev, when all the Farbrengens and all the things that were going on, and not everyone being sober enough to know what they're taking upon themselves. So evidently, the Farbrengens that took place today on the 24th of Teves are people who are more sober, I guess. Before the Farbrengens. Okay, whatever it is. So the custom was then that whoever didn't take upon themselves on the 19th of Kislev would take upon themselves 6 weeks later, or 5 weeks later, 5.5 weeks later, whatever it is, on the 24th of Teves, which is today. So that's today. Today is also the anniversary, 24th of Teves, the year 1852 of the founding of the first Jewish hospital in America, in the United States, Mount Sinai Hospital. It was actually started, I forget the name of the original name of the hospital, it was something else originally. But now, it's completely separate from the Mount Sinai Hospital over here in Miami. But the Mount Sinai Hospital in Miami was a take or copy or whatever of the Mount Sinai in New York, which is Beth Israel. I don't know, it's like 10 hospitals in New York now. It's all under the ownership of Mount Sinai in New York. Interestingly, I once read a book on fundraising. I remember the name of the guy who wrote it. His name was Mel Landau. And Mel Landau ran a hedge fund over here in Miami. And he was on the board of Mount Sinai, Miami. And according to that book, I guess they were the pioneer, according to he wrote that they're pioneer in dedicating every space. If you go to Mount Sinai Hospital, you'll see there the wall is filled with dedications. Every sink knob, every flusher on the toilet has a plaque next to it.
It sounds like there's a show on all the whole ceiling is full of chandeliers, different types of chandeliers.
Each one dedicated to a plaque.
Yeah. You know, it's like 15 chandeliers in the show, they all have a plaque. Different chandeliers, can't be the same. Dedicate for a new building. Like that,
we're gonna have matching. Over here it's gonna need to be matching. But they were the pioneer, officially according to that book, Mount Sinai Hospital, Miami Beach was the pioneer. And now you see in hospitals all over the world, they were the first ones to introduce that. We have dedications all over, and there's nowhere you find walls filled like Mount Sinai. there's the Blum Pavilion, the Green Pavilion. There's pavilions. Then within the pavilions there's pavilions, and each there's a hallway, and then there's the room dedicated, and then there's the wall dedicated, and within the wall there's a section of the wall dedicated, and then there's all. Huh? Yeah. So this book that I read from Mel Landau, he got a bracha to write that book from the Rebbe. The Rebbe told him to write that book on fundraising. And I think it's the only fundraising book that the Rebbe gave a bracha told him to write. The Rebbe told him he was very successful in his funding for Mount Sinai Hospital. The Rebbe told him to write to see how other organizations throughout the world could copy. This is Mount Sinai Hospital right here in Miami Beach. They have this close, they have the merit, have that blessing forever.
So is your red book, Bobby?
No. Oh, and in Torah they open up. Okay. No, Mount Sinai. No, there is an urgent care that they have an intake in case because there's no emergency room over here. They're losing people to have into a hospital. They're losing people to Hollywood, whatever. But they want to get so they when someone gets an ambulance takes a person over here, now there's a choice. You could go to Mount Sinai over here, and then from there they transfer them. But it's an intake. That's to understand the business. Yeah, you have to understand the business of hospitals for this. Understand the way they work. And then tonight is the anniversary of the first publishing of a book called the Chavat Halavava, famous book Chavat Halavava. What? You just put in your card to buy. What language was it first written in? Rabbeinu Bechaya, right? Or Rabbeinu Bachia, depends how you feel pronounced differently. What was it written in? What language was it written in? Arabic. Yeah. It was written in Arabic. It was translated into Hebrew. It was most Svarim worked the other way around. They were the first. The best? Okay, good. And he's not Musar. He's saying Musar. Okay. We have 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds. Let's do one halacha. Because we haven't learned the past 3 nights. I know. Right. So let's do one halacha. Please. Okay. So the cliffhanger we left with last time we were learning was what happens if you're walking in downtown Miami, you're on Flagler Street, and someone comes over to you with a box of usually either perfumes, watches, or TikTok. Or we were just in the gas station. I was picking the kids up from school, stopped for gas, and this guy pulls up with an SUV, and he tells me, or it was what's it called again? It was a Suburban, and he says, "Hey, my boss is gonna kill me if I don't put these up. I have a whole load of surround sound systems. They're $7,000. What can you give me for them?" He's like, "I'll get you for $3,000. I said, "I don't have any money on me. Tried brushing it. What can you do?" I said, "Sir, I have $17 on me. I'm not buying anything." In any case, I probably told him the wrong thing because according to Shulchan Aruch, you're not allowed to buy something from someone that stole something. Well, if a guy comes over to you and tells you, "I have a whole box of watches over here. They just got off the back of a truck." Huh? He tells you, "I just stole it." The guy tells you, "I got it out on the back of the truck." How do you get over the back of a truck? But fell off, right?
In this lap. Drive open.
Fake watches. Sometimes it's fake watches. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter in this halacha if the person that you're buying from is Jewish or not Jewish, and why would it make a difference?
Support the Jew.
So the rule is, you would think that since, what's the reason why you're not allowed to steal from this guy? One of the reasons is because the rule is, Torah tells us, lifnei, the velifnei ivar, leisitem mishal, you're not allowed to put a stumbling block in front of a blind person. And, for example, if you have a child over bar mitzvah, so Shulchan Aruch tells us you're not allowed to hit them. That's why you got to hit them a ton before they turn bar mitzvah.
You all right?
Why? So the Shulchan Aruch says a simple reason. Why should you hit them before, after bar mitzvah? Because, why should you not? Why should you not hit them after bar mitzvah? Because then they might hit you back. So what's the problem? They hit you back. Then they're going against. They have there's a Torah rule. If a child hits their parent, it could be capital punishment. You are putting them in a position, a terrible position. Now do the guitar. You get big one day. And so since we're not allowed to put a stumbling block in front of a blind person, if you're going to cause someone to steal, if you're going to encourage them, if you're going to buy something from this person, you're going to cause them to steal more.
I like to steal.
And so the question is, so now, what if it's a Jewish person? A Jewish person is clearly, they have a mitzvah that they're not allowed to steal. But you might say they're not a Jewish person. They don't have the mitzvahs that we have. They're not the Torah we have. And so, why would it matter if you buy? Okay, it might not be a nice thing. We're talking about halacha now. Talking about, are you allowed to buy from them? Or you're not allowed to buy from them. We're not talking about what's nice, what's not nice. Are you allowed or you're not allowed from a non-Jewish person? That's the question right now. And the answer is no. Why not? Because they also have that mitzvah. A non-Jewish person has the seven mitzvahs of Noah, the seven Noahide laws, and one of the seven Noahide laws are you're not allowed to steal. And so you can't encourage them to do one of their sins either. More than that tomorrow night. The other mitzvahs we shouldn't encourage. Huh? Yeah, but we're super late. We're already overtime.
We can pay double overtime.
Both. Because you're encouraging them to steal. When you're encouraging them, that's the sayaya. But part of the sayaya is also, what's the lav?
Yeah.
You're causing them to do.
We gotta make sure the max should give.
You're. He sees the people buying, so he's gonna continue stealing. Both. It's both things.
Are you supposed to learn from the thief?
Huh? Yes, you are supposed to learn from the thief. We'll learn more about that when we're supposed to learn next. Come on. Meyer, page 118. We're out. Anyone want to be possible? That was an epic retreat. Like the best picture of the year. Anybody down any hot topic? Pulling once? Anybody hot topic? Pulling twice? Anybody? All right, you gotta shoot later. Comment.
9. Now, AMMS. I go all East round. Scottish
Amen. 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 Yes, you got tomorrow morning davening at 8:40. If you ever wonder why we do this Mishnah at the end of davening, at the end of every davening, stay tuned Thursday night at the Shloshim for Albert